Today, there are thousands of change agents around the world. They are dedicated to helping people in need. Buddy Barrel, their leader, has recruited a special team of young people to travel with him to impact our world. Buddy's elite team of 6 are also known as ET6. These are our stories. This is Data Man signing in from the Ozark Mountain headquarters of Buddy Barrel. As usual, Buddy sent the pods for us and we all gathered to hear our latest mission. It seems this one was another cold one. Buddy told us about a place in Alaska that needed help urgently. In extreme western Alaska, there are no roads. 9 months out of the year, the weather is really cold. The only mode of transportation is dog sled or snowmobile. 17 miles from Emonak, Alaska sits a very special camp. It's called Camp Agatim Noonie, which means the place of God. Since 1996, children and teenagers have been coming to camp here. Many have accepted Jesus as their savior. But life is hard for the Yupik Eskimo people. They have to work hard to get enough to eat. They live in one-room houses with as many as 20 relatives, sleeping in shifts during the long days of the summer and long nights of the winter. So, just imagine how much they look forward to the weeks they get to go to camp. For many, this is the only time they see each other because they live so far apart. Camp life is truly something special for them. Some of them will even swim in the 50-degree water. Brr! But even though it was a lot of fun, it was rough too. It took 3 weeks to set up camp. Everything had to be brought to camp 17 miles on the river. Nothing could stay in camp during the winter. It all had to be set up and taken down every year. And it was cold and drafty in those tents. Can you imagine trying to concentrate on what someone was teaching when the wind was whipping through the big tent? Year after year, they spent weeks getting ready for camp, and it was cold and windy. Then, they spent another 2 weeks taking it all down and taking things back to the village. Something had to change. The missionaries reached out to Buddy Barrel. They asked if Buddy and BGMC would help them build a permanent building. It would keep everyone warm and dry. It would even allow them to store things year after year so they didn't have to take it up and down the river. Of course Buddy wanted to help. He was able to say yes because girls all across America gave to Coins for Kids, which is a part of BGMC. The girls gave nearly $200,000, so we all got right to work. After a short Mach 2 run up to Alaska from the Ozark Mountains, we arrived at Camp Agatim Noonie, also called Camp AN. Wow, this was out in the middle of nowhere, that's for sure. We went right to work. The plan was to build a large, warm, permanent building that all the camp could meet in. Man, I understood why they wanted something warmer. They said this was the warm season, but I was still really cold. We worked hard, but our friends worked even harder. We even upgraded the tents so the wind couldn't get through. Man, was this a big deal for all our new friends. I still can't get over how happy those people were on the day we got finished. They asked Buddy to do the honors. Those were some big scissors. This building would give them a warm place to meet, a dining hall, and even a place to sleep if it got too cold for the tents. Buddy had done it again. I was just glad I got to go along. I didn't get to go swimming, but I did get to do something that I've always wanted to do. Abby says hers was bigger, but I have proof it wasn't. Man, I really love Alaska.